Welcome to Caching Waves. This is your Elliott Wave update for ICP. I'm out on a 4-hour chart. From the low, we had a nice 5-wave impulse to the upside. Our third came past the 1.618 extension of wave 1 off the 2. Our fourth came between the 236 and the 382, and our fifth came up to the 2.382. After that high, we've had a 3-wave move to the downside, looking for another 3-wave move to the upside, and then either 3 or 5. If we only get 3, it would just be relabeled as a WXY, but the targets are similar. Now, to keep this market bullish, I would like to see a flat pattern here for our larger wave 2. This would all be a wave 1 and a 2. And what makes this difficult to track is we started with a 3-wave move for our A wave. So in this area, we can make many different patterns, including triangles, flats, running flats, expanded flats. A lot can be happening here, so we have to track on these smaller time frames to get high probability trade areas. As of right now, putting this as a flat, but it's just a placeholder. It's not trying to read the future. But keep in mind, if we want to keep this market very bullish, we want to hold this level of the previous 4th wave of 1 lesser degree. Now on log scale, we haven't hit the 382 yet. On linear, we've already just tagged the 50%. So we could make a lower low below this A wave, but we want to stay above this previous 4th wave. So I'll go down to the smaller time frames and show you that. So we had a flat pattern here as an A, B, C for our A wave. Looking for this to pivot to the upside as an A, B, C, and then come down for our C wave and complete the larger term correction. Now, one concern I do have, I want to show you this, is this is an A wave, and we could have topped out in a B wave over here, and we're going to make further downside now rather than later. That's one concern I have, only because this wave came between the 1.236 and 382 extension of this A wave, which is a common area for a B wave. And how that would be relabeled is this would be an A, B, C, and this is something more complex in between, and this would make a running flat. And we'd be looking for a connecting wave here, like so. But right now, this is my primary count. This is the more bullish of the two scenarios. But if this turns into some sort of impulse to the downside and we start correcting sideways in a channel, that's where I'd start to be concerned with this count. But I will update that in real time if you want to subscribe just to keep up with this. So as of right now, I'd like to hold this previous order block here on the smaller time frames, right above the 50, between the 50 and the 618, as you can see. We'll go down to the 15-minute. So as of right now, off this first wave, off our second wave in the smaller correction, we haven't quite reached the 1.618. We did go through the 1.382, which I don't love. I like to see the one-to-ones, but we'll have to pay attention to what happens here. If you watch my Bitcoin video, you know we're in the middle of a B wave, so this could get extended out and turn into something different, where this B wave just gets extended a little bit. We'll have to pay attention to what happens here. But until I get a clean wave pattern, I'm staying with my original entry. Not financial advice, just telling you what I did. And I am long currently. I got in at 1171 at the 1-to-1 extension there. And my stop is below this low, this previous third wave I have marked. I believe it's 1047, I think I have it at. But you'll have to check your own exchange. It's not financial advice, just what I'm doing, because I'd like to hold this level to keep this count intact. Like I said, if this turns into some sort of, this is a wave 1 is a diagonal, we get a flat 1, 2, 3, 4. If this turns, if we get one more down and this turns into a wave 3 potentially, I'd be very concerned if we drift sideways here in some sort of channel. All right, so I want to see something happen here soon. Again, this B wave can get dragged out because of what's happening in Bitcoin, or we can just move up correctively from here for our C wave. One other thing to keep in mind, this will change if we turn into some sort of flat pattern, but we're expecting the 1-to-1 target from this B wave. It's another reason we don't want to come very deep, because the deeper we come, the closer our target is, and the deeper this C wave is likely to come. If that makes sense. All right, guys, so that's it for this one. Not a lot has changed. Just need more information here. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want the updates, and thanks for watching.